Hi, I'm Neil of Team Teacher, teaching, living and raising a family in China. Today we are going to look at the Harry Potter Choose Your Own Adventure interactive PowerPoint reading lesson. Let's check it out. So the Harry Potter Choose Your Own Adventure interactive PowerPoint reading lesson was created by an excellent teacher on the Weigook forum, and you can get your own downloadable PPT copy by looking in the link box below. But it's a fantastic adventure story because it's not just a choose your own adventure story where the students have to choose the choices to progress the story, but there's an added extra interactive element because there's an accompanying slide and handout that you can use so students can track their own story and like they have their own individual experience. So it looks like this. Two sides. Make sure that the students use a pen, not a pencil, so they can't cheat. And what they do is you'll see the different slide numbers here. So when you go to these slides, the students have to choose in their head, or you can have it that they say out loud what they want to do in the adventure. And then after the slide happens, they will get points based on what their choices were. So you go through each of the slides and gradually the story builds, they make their options, and maybe they'll get some plus points, but maybe they'll get some minus points as well. And there's also factors of them being sorted into the different houses, like Slytherin and Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, or the other Hufflepuff. So it also can work as a team as well. But basically it progresses all the way through the story, and at the end of the story they total up the amount of points, and you can see sort of like maybe who won the adventure, who became the greatest wizard. So have a look at the link below to get your own copy, and keep watching the video so that you can see sort of this in action and how it works. This create your own adventure Harry Potter themed game is quite advanced, so it's recommended that you use it from middle school up. You should put the class into teams of 4. Make sure that all the teams have an equal number. It should be teams of 4 because there are 4 Harry Potter houses: Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. It will take maybe about an hour to complete. So let's go through it and I'll guide you as we go. Remember to print out enough of the Harry Potter adventure printouts so all the students can participate. You're doing your homework. You notice a strange envelope. Okay, in the bottom right hand corner you see a number 1. That is related to the Harry Potter Adventure handout. If you look at the handout, it will say slide 1, how can you get to Diagon Alley? So here students have to choose option 1, 2 or 3. 1, tap the bricks, 2, run into the wall, or 3, say please. Make sure that the students use a pen, not a pencil, on this handout. Then you can start revealing what amount of points that they get or lose after choosing their 1, 2 or 3 option. You can have the students write out the full sentence or just write the option. Then they have to total up the points on the side. This should play the changing bricks, but sometimes it doesn't always work with certain computers. Let's buy a wand. So this is slide number 2. So the students have to write down which one they want. Do they want the number 1, 2, or 3? Click back after going through each wand. After you go through all the options, in the middle on the right is a golden hand. Click on that to advance. Let's buy an animal. Students have to choose one of these animals. Have them write down the animal name before you reveal the points. After you reveal all the points, just go to the next slide. Let's buy your books. You go inside the bookshop. Oh no, it's the Malfoys. So this is slide 4, so have a look on the handout sheet. They have to choose option 1, 2, 3, or 4. When you've gone through the options, just click to go to the next slide. You've got all your school things. And you have some more money, a little bit extra. Okay, students have to choose 3 of these items. They have to write them down on their sheet where it says slide 5. They won't get points now, but possibly in the future, these items might come into play. So tell them to choose wisely. It's time to go to Hogwarts, but you lost your ticket. When and where is the Hogwarts Express train? So they have to choose which platform. Make sure that they write it down. Then you can reveal the points. Then they have to choose which time. And reveal the points. Make sure they write all this on slide 6 on the handout. So you should have already put the students into teams of 4. Normally you can do this by putting them into their seated rows. Here they can choose which house they will be placed into. If you want to shorten the lesson, you can always skip past this part and pre-assign the houses. Maybe at this point you could have a team captain from each of the teams or the rows to play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first in what order.
There's nothing hidden in your head the sorting hat can't see. So try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be.
So first team tries on the hat.
Brave at heart, daring, better be Gryffindor!
Second team comes up.
Just and loyal, true, yes, clearly, Hufflepuff!
Third team comes up.
Ah, yes, a ready mind. You belong in Ravenclaw! Cunning, shrewd, let's see. Slytherin!
Make sure the students write down what house that they are in and how many members of their house are in their team. It's time for bed. You must say the password to get into your house. Best team plus 5 points. So have each of the houses, each of the teams, say this password, which is a tongue twister, very fast, and you decide who said the actual password the best, clearly, in the most amount of time. And write down on slide 8 on the handout who won. It's morning, time for class. Let's check your schedule. You have potions class with Professor Snape. Making the potion correctly or I'll give you detention. Slytherins are Snape's favorite students. So each Slytherin student receives 5 points. So total that with how many Slytherins there are and write it down on slide 9. Let's make the potion. Oh no! You spilled ink on your book. You must guess the potion ingredients. Have students choose and write down on slide 10 on their handout by 3 of these ingredients. Have students choose 3 of these ingredients and write it down on slide 10 on their handout. Let's see if you're right. Unicorn tears plus 3. Beetle eyes plus 3. Pumpkin juice plus 3. Oh no, Malfoy stole your ingredients. If you have the potion ingredients, you get plus 6 points. Total your potion points. Who made the worst potion? Minus 5 points.
who made the best potion. You win a bottle of Lucky Potion. So make sure students write on the handout slide 12 the total amount of points, and whoever is the winner of the Lucky Potion, they write that down as well. It's Quidditch season. The school brooms are really bad. If you have the FIREBOLT broom from before, add 8 points to your handout, which is slide 13. Gryffindors are the best at Quidditch. How many Gryffindors are there? Total it and give 5 points for each, and they have to write it down on slide 14 on their handout. Round 1 is Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw. Here you can have Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw teams do rock, paper, scissors to decide who is going to try and throw it in the hoop. They can go for option 3, 5, or 1. Again, they can do rock, paper, scissors to see who tries again. Now it's Slytherin versus Hufflepuff. Again, have them do rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets the chance. Here, you can have all the teams do rock, paper, scissors in the final match, or whoever were the winner of the 2 semi-finals. After they get the 10 points, they write it down on their handout on slide 17. Go to the top right hand corner arrow to go to the next slide. Let's explore. Okay, have students circle on the handout on slide 18 where they want to go. Reveal the points and they add that to their sheets. Help! The mermaids pulled your friend into the lake. Water creatures book, +7. So if they have that water creatures book, have them add 7 points to their sheet on slide 19. Okay, now the students have to choose how they get into the lake. Make sure that they write down one option on their handouts. Go through each one and select the back arrow to go back to the screen. After the final one, click on the right arrow to go to the next section. It's a mermaid. Let's follow her. Now, you're going to have to solve 3 riddles to save your friend. However, Ravenclaws are smart and creative. So each Ravenclaw member of the team gets 5 points. Total that up on slide 21 on the handout. Riddle number 1, which is on slide 22. You answer me, but I never ask a question. What am I? 1, a teacher, 2, a phone, or 3, a car. Have students write down their answers on slide 22 on the handout. Phone is the correct answer. Make sure they add the points if they got it correct. Riddle number 2. What do you break before you use it? Hint, it's a food. Here they don't have an option. They can write down a food name. Make sure you have the students put their pens down when you reveal the answer. It's an egg. If they got egg correct, get them to write the points on slide 23 on the handout. Riddle number 3. What is yours but is used more by other people? Have students write down their guess and their answer on slide 24. Make sure you have them put down their pens before you give the answer. The answer is your name. Make sure they add points if they got it correct. If they got all the riddles correct, and you can check with the students, they get an additional 5 points. It's on slide 25. So on slide 26 on the handout, make sure they circle where they want to go next before you reveal the points. Let's talk to Hagrid. I lost my baby dragon. Please help me find it. You need patience to find the dragon. Make sure each Hufflepuff member gets +5 and total it up. Dragons can hurt you. You need protection. If a student has dragon skin gloves, make sure they mark extra 6 points on slide 28 of the handout. Now students have to choose where they want to look for the dragon. Make sure that they write down the number on slide 29 on the handout before you reveal the points. Where do you want to look for the dragon? Make sure students write down the number on slide 30 of where they want to look before you reveal the points. Where do you want to look for the dragon? Make sure the students write down the number on slide 31 on the handout before you reveal the points. How can you catch him? Use a spell, sing a song, or do a dance. Have students write down their answer on slide 32. Use a spell. You missed and scared him away, -6 points. Sing a song. He likes a song. He stops to listen, +8 points. 3, dance. You look silly. He laughs at you and flies away. -6 points. You caught it. Good job. Okay, slide 33. Make sure students circle where they want to go next. Then you can reveal the points. There's a strange green light. It's the dark mark, Voldemort's symbol. This is bad. You need some good luck. Whoever won that lucky potion, they get to add 10 points to their score on slide 34 on the handout. Dementors. You must stop them. Can you make a Patronus? If you have the Dark Arts book, you can gain 10 points on the slide 35 of the handout. There's a mysterious door. If you have the mysterious key, you can add 5 points on slide 36. It's Voldemort. He shoots a spell at you. What do you want to do? Attack. Use a defensive spell. Hide. Or use the magic mirror if you have it. Have the students write down their answer, 1, 2, 3, or 4, on the slide before you reveal the points. One attack, Voldemort stops your spell. He kills you. -50 points. 2. Use defensive spell. Voldemort drops his wand and you escape. +20 points. 3. Run and hide. Voldemort hurts your friends while you are hiding. -15 points. Or if you have that magic mirror, the mirror reflects the curse. Voldemort is dead. +50 points. Congratulations, this is the end of the class. Have students write up their total and you can give a hearty handshake, some congratulations, or whatever prize you choose for whoever is number 1.
I hope you enjoyed this video of the Harry Potter Choose Your Own Adventure interactive reading lesson. If you like that, remember to subscribe to us as we've got more content like this coming out. Remember to check out the links below to get your own copy of the PPT reading. Bye bye.